I'm Daniel. I'm head of content for Caravan magazine and Out and About Live website. And today we've got something really quite special for you. We've spent months and months and months bringing all of this together, and we've got the ultimate tow car. This is the 2024 Tow Car of the Year. It won the award, and we've got this to test today alongside an Airstream. Between them, this car and that Airstream is close to £250,000 worth of kit. It is the ultimate caravan outfit. Let's go and see what the car's like. So this is the 2024 Tow Car of the Year. It's the Porsche Cayenne e-hybrid. E-hybrid basically means it's got a battery pack as well as the engine. In this particular model, it's a 3-litre V6 petrol engine, and then we've got the battery pack that's under the rear passenger area. It adds another 176 bhp of power, so it's quite a significant addition. You can do about 40 miles thereabouts on pure electric, but really the advantage for when you're towing is you get that additional torque and bhp to tow the load. £79,800 is the list price for this Porsche. I don't think anybody that's going to tow with this particular model is going to buy it at the list price. You're going to have to add some options. One, of course, of which is the tow bar. Porsche will fit the tow bar for you. It's just shy of £1,000. Of course, it's automatic. Slides in, slides out at the press of a button. I would recommend, if you're towing, that you probably go for the adaptive air suspension as well. That allows you to lower the rear to make easier hookup, but it also keeps the ride stable. We'll find out more about that when we get the Airstream on the back a little bit later. With all the optional extras that this particular model has got, it comes to £101,800, so just shy of £102,000. Add that to the Airstream, which is just shy of £110,000, and suddenly we've spent £250,000. So as standard, you get the 3-litre, 304 bhp petrol engine. It's a V6 motor, and it produces a massive 420 newton meters of torque. That on its own is plenty for most tow cars. But what this e-hybrid does, it gives you that additional electrical hybrid power. And that adds on its own another 176 bhp of electrical power, plus 460 newton meters of torque. In total, with both systems running, it gives you 470 bhp and 650 newton meters of torque. That's an incredible amount of power for towing. The combination of the petrol engine, that 3-litre V6, plus the electrical hybrid system gives a total output of 470 brake horsepower and 650 newton meters torque, which is massive. I mean, that could tow a lorry if you want. The towing capacity of this is 3.5 tonnes. There is no Caravan on the market for 3.5 tonnes, so it can tow any Caravan that's on sale in the UK. All of that power, it goes through an automatic 8-speed gearbox. We've got paddle shift on the steering wheel if you wish. To be honest, it's an option I'm not sure is worthwhile. The sophistication of this Porsche system is such that you don't really need a manual override, but occasionally you may want to. It's all-wheel drive, permanent all-wheel drive, and it's got this nice little switch on the steering wheel where you can move between pure electric power, hybrid power, Sport, which is petrol assisted by the hybrid system, and the final one is Sport Plus, which, as its name suggests, gives you maximum power as you wish. For towing, I'd suggest hybrid. E-power, you'll soon use up all of your battery power if you leave it on that. But for the best of the system, use the hybrid. So those optional extras we talked about that have added nearly £20,000 or just over £20,000 to the list price. Some of those, as we mentioned, are essential. The tow bar, of course, you're going to need that. The adaptive air suspension is fantastic. It makes your life much easier when you're hooking up. But it also makes the ride much smoother and much more stable, and we'll find that out a little bit more when we get the Airstream on the back. So there's option extras like this panoramic sky roof, which is lovely, and some other nice tabs like the massage chairs. There is one option extra that's superb, and it gives you, it's quite common on some modern cars now, it gives you a helicopter view. So when you're reverse parking, it gives you an all-round view of the vehicle. It's superb, and it's also brilliant when you're reversing up to hook up with the Caravan, because the rear camera will show you that view, and then you get an all-round view as well. Definitely one of the options that we would go for on this model. Here we are at Loudham's Leisure World in Nottinghamshire. Loudham's is the sole importer of Airstream into the UK, so if you want one of these iconic caravans, this is the place to come. And of course today we've got the flagship model to test. We've got the amazing Airstream Tourer 25 IB, £109,950 worth of caravan. And our guest reviewer to take you through this amazing caravan is Katherine. Katherine, welcome.
Thank you, Daniel. I'm very happy to be here today, and I'm even more excited to get a closer look at this iconic Airstream brand.
So this is where all of that power and torque really comes into its own. We've got a 2.75 tonne caravan. It's 2.75 tonnes we're towing on the back and with that Airstream. And the handling, the response from the engine, it's almost as if we're towing a tiny trailer. It's superb. What's also made a huge and noticeable difference is the air suspension. The ride quality and the stability, even with all of that weight on the back, and the fact it's quite a windy day today, it's as if we have nothing. It's as if we're towing nothing on the back. And that's where things like air suspension and those larger 3-litre V6 engines come into their own. Obviously, we've still got a very long train, so we have to be very careful of corners and visibility at the back, which is why, of course, we've got our towing mirrors on. Of course, at the other end of the scale, when you need to come to a stop, this will bring you and your caravan, your 2.1 tonne caravan, from 60 miles an hour to a stop in under 58 metres, 57.6 metres, which is so reassuring to know that you've got the power and the stopping power at either end when you need it.
Right, so let's get to it. Here I am with the Airstream Tourer 25 IB, and I mean, first impressions are just wow. How iconic is this? I mean, this is the first time I'm getting up close and personal with this Airstream caravan. So why don't we get inside and we can find out a bit more about it together. So let's start with the manual step they were talking about. Nice and easy. Up we go. Yep, perfect height. If you've got little legs like me, you will be absolutely fine. Okay, so let's get into it. I've just sat down and I've downloaded some up-to-date information on this beautiful Airstream. So let's take a look at what we've got outside. For starters, we've got the manual step-in, which I think is great because no one wants that breaking. We have the super handy motor movers, the shiny alloy wheels, which we all appreciate, a storage locker, slide out tray for batteries, easy access cassette toilet, nice and clean and simple, and of course the usual mains hookup and external shower point, and gas bottle storage at the front. I'm not really sure what all of these are, so let's step outside and take a look. So these must be the nice shiny alloy wheels, and then here we have the motor mover, which I'm pretty sure you're all aware of, but it's a really cute little gadget. It means that you can remote control, move your Airstream into your camping pitch. And we come to the first little storage unit, so let's open this up. Oh, okay. twist and down, and you've got a nice little bit of outside storage, and actually there's even a little light in here, which is great. Now, as we step around the back of this Airstream Caravan, I mean, just take a look. It's just so cool. I mean, I love the retro lights. I love the old school Airstream logo, and obviously the tinted windows, which we'll get into a bit more, but obviously keeping the inside nice and cool on a sunny day like today. But we also have another little storage location. Let's have a look. No, actually, this is a slide out tray for your batteries, which is great. Push that back in. And actually, when I've been looking around, I've been seeing people using this as a nice little drying rail. So that's handy, isn't it? Okay, so let's take a look at this side. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, I think along here we should have the toilet, which I'm assuming is going to be this one just here. Yeah, perfect. So this is your easy access cassette toilet. Nice and clean, nice and easy to get in and out. We love that. And then moving on, quite obviously, this is our electric hookup. Daniel kindly did that for me earlier. And then what have we got? Ah, yeah, we like this. This is your cable TV. So when you want to sit inside and watch a little bit of YouTube, that's what we got. And then let me see, of course, the nice shiny alloys. And this here must be, yeah, so this is your fresh water hookup, which is nice and easy to see. And then a shower. Amazing. Let's take a look at this. I mean, brilliant. Who doesn't want an outdoor shower? You got dogs, you got kids, you want to do it on yourself. That's nice and handy to have, keeping us cool on a sunny day. Finally, what do we got here? Warning. Right. So this is your fresh water hookup. Nice filtered water just for drinking. Love that. And then finally, this must be your heating air vent. And as we come around the front here, I mean, just take a look, it's absolutely stunning. And I mean, we've got these beautiful tinted windows again, which give you that much needed privacy, but I promise from the inside, you can see spectacularly. And if you want to, you can obviously open them up on the little latches here. Another handy rail if you want to hang any washing out or anything like that. And then here, yes. So here we have, this is for your 2, by the looks of it, standard size gas bottles with a nice handy latch there. All nice and easy to use, which is great. I've got to say, from having just looked at the outside, I'm very impressed and I'm almost sold on it. So if I was interested, what is this going to set me back? Now, they cost around £109,950, which I appreciate a lot of you may be having a gasp at. But if you think about the quality of the build and the fact that these have been built since 1931 and 65% of them are still on the road today, that's pretty impressive. Right, so we've seen outside, we love outside, but now we've stepped inside to see what's really happening. And I have to say, my first impression is pretty impressed. The light in here, both natural and artificial, is just brilliant. I mean, I love all these little windows you've got absolutely everywhere in the Caravan. They've got these very cute roller blinds, which are great. And then obviously the big main window at the front here, which is great. Like I said, from the outside, it's tinted, so you're getting that privacy, but you've still got such a cracking view out the front here. I confess, I have tried to open them, but with no luck just yet. Sure, we'll figure it out later. What else do we love about this? I mean, we've got these great reading lights, all adjustable as well, which is really nice. The upholstery in here is great. These seats are super comfy. You'd comfortably get 4 people around this table. The table does go up and down, although I'd say the height it is at now is actually pretty perfect for eating and chatting. And what's great is if you drink a bit too much, you can turn this into a double bed and you don't even have to walk the 2 feet to your bedroom. Now, if you're anything like me, the most important bit of a holiday is the food. So it's very important that this kitchen is something that we can all work in and enjoy. And you know what? It's pretty spacious. There's a lot going on. We've got these beautiful Korean worktops that are really lovely colour and got some detail in there. The sink is really nice and deep actually. You can fit a lot in there, which is great. And there's actually a fair amount of space, you know, for your cutting and chopping and all of that. And then we've got some really nice food appliances here. So I'll start with, I believe, yes, so this is a 3 burner, which is great. 1, 2, 3, correct. And then in here we've got the lovely combined grill and oven, which is super handy. It's nice not to have it like hidden away in the back there. It's really nice and conveniently placed. And actually quite a lot of storage. We've got some cupboards in here. Pretty sure this is our cutlery. Let's have a look. Yep, which is great. More storage, more storage. Can even fit a saucepan in there, which is great. And then above us, again, we've got more of these sliding door storage spaces. And again, really nice and deep actually, so that's great. And then actually what's super lovely is we even have an extractor fan, which in a space like this is pretty great. Got a light. Yeah, perfect. Then if I move to this side, this is a fridge freezer, which I don't believe it tells me exactly what size it is, but guessing around 190 litres, a pretty standard size, but that's nice there. If we move along over here, I believe. Okay, great, so this is the wardrobe. Nice amount of space in there for you. Got a couple of drawers here, socks, underwear, all that jazz. Not one at the bottom. But yeah, again, nice, light, spacious. What I really love, the nice design feature, is that this aluminium's not only on the outside, it's also on the inside, which for a design point of view, looks great. Now from the kitchen to the bedroom. So what do we got going on here? First of all, I want to mention the Hecky blinds, which you'll all be aware of, but so nice and bright. You've also got a fly screen in there, which is always useful. So that's super nice, adding a lot of natural light into the bedroom area. For the cooler months, we've obviously got your heating down here. We've got more storage cabinets. What's really cute that I like is your little pop-up TV, so you can have your TV port down there. Again, more of these really beautiful windows. Got proper blinds in here. Oh, there she goes, which is great. Some roller blinds too. More of this fantastic storage. Again, really nice and spacious, which is great. On the side here, got a place for your cup of tea in the morning, which is great. Again, more power. There's USB here. More reading lights, adjustable, super nice. Everything's nice, clean and fresh. And the best bit, if I get into bed now, is your retractable bed. And of course, the very important part of this Airstream Caravan is the bathroom. And of course here you've got your cassette toilet, which is all nice and clean, flush down there. What's really cute is you've actually got a heated towel rail in here, which feels like a nice little added extra. And what's great, again, so much light, which I love. You've got like a porthole style window here with your blinds, again, really nice and light. And you've actually got a lot of storage here. I mean, if I come down here, they're really nice and deep though, so you can actually fit a lot of stuff in there, which we love. A lot of space on top as well, which I really like. I mean, I've got all my makeup, all my moisturisers, all that stuff. But if you do want to be neater, it looks like, yeah, they've also got more shelving cabinets in there. I really, really like the window. Another one of these sort of porthole windows, letting in a lot of light, not feeling too enclosed and stuffy, which is super nice. And behind here, it looks like we actually have a proper shower, one that we can all stand up in, and even has a proper door. None of that curtain sticking to you as you're trying to get yourself all nice and clean. So you know what? I think they've sold me. It's really clean, it's really classy, you got everything that you need, everything feels like it's in the right space. From a design point of view, I love it. I mean, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think it's won me round. For a couple traveling around, it'd be absolutely perfect. You know what I've also noticed is there's actually speakers all over the place, so you can even have your own little dance party in here as well. So yeah, I'm sold. When can I get one?
So, Catherine, what did you think to the Airstream?
You know what? I am absolutely sold. I loved it.
Excellent, I'm glad to hear it. And that's us wrapped up. Just say, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Big thank you to Loudons for letting us use the Airstream. Of course, a big thank you to Porsche for letting us have their Cayenne. And a very big thank you to the Camping and Caravanning Club for letting us use their Nottingham campsite.